A little right quick. All right. On the Stock Exchange, this is Trump and the G. We're asking people to subscribe to the channel. We know you're watching the videos and interacting with our content. We're asking people to subscribe to the channel, like and share the videos. This is that heat. And everybody knows it. I'm the Stock Exchange. You know what I do. You know what we do here at Trump and the G. So this is Trump challenges Biden to debate. Donald Trump is an outlaw. Jeez. He's been on the run since he became president. He was impeached twice. The Democrats said the Russians won the election. The Russians did it, according to Pusha T. The Russians did it for Trump. That's been debunked. He was impeached twice. Why? Who knows? He lost to Joe Biden in the last election on some squirrely election results where there were all these mail-in votes. We're not even sure if the votes were counted or even properly counted. Every institution in America was saying resist Trump. So you had the whole country against him. All these anti-Trump campaigns and the corporate media and the Negro whisperers. Every black politician, every black person in the media, every black professor, even be able to go on to corporate media, to CNN or MSNBC, you have to say resist Trump. Since he lost the election to Joe Biden, Trump has been accused of inciting a riot in D.C., inciting insurrectionists and insurrection. He's been investigated for inciting insurrection in D.C. He's been investigated in Georgia for attempting to overturn the election results. He's been on trial in New York and been investigated for tax evasion, business fraud, paying someone hush money, sexual assault, overvaluing his real estate assets. And the guy's still a viable presidential candidate. Trump's so gangster, he doesn't even show up to the primaries around the country. He just shows up for to make the victory speeches. Had his name taken off the ballot in in a few states, Maine, Colorado, and the Supreme Court told him to put him back on the ballot. And Trump is still a viable presidential candidate. This is crazy. And now the nerve of this guy, he's challenging Joe Biden to a debate. So he's calling out Joe Biden. I want Joe. I want Sleepy Joe. Let me try to share my screen.
I want to debate Biden. I've actually put out a call and I said, for the good of the nation, we should debate anytime, any place.
Donald Trump is ready to debate you right now. Do you accept?
If I were him, I'd want to debate me too.
I want to debate Biden.
So everybody heard that. He's calling out Joe Biden for a debate, and he asked Biden would he accept the debate. Joe Biden mumbled something. Nobody knows quite what he said, but during the last election, Biden got off easy because it was still during the pandemic, and he was wearing a mask, and there wasn't really a lot of interest in a public debate because of the pandemic, and COVID was still in the air. So Biden got off easy. We weren't sure if he was even cogent enough to even answer the questions, remember the questions, or even answer the right question, or answer the question that was asked to him. So he got off easy, didn't have to debate Trump, and didn't have to show the country or the world just how weak he really was, or how feeble he really was, physically or mentally. And so there's been a lot of talk about these two would be some of the oldest presidents. If Trump got reelected or if Biden got reelected, they would be some of the most oldest presidents in history. But a lot of the presidential, the mystique and a lot of being elected and someone having the country trust you is based on optics. Whether you look virile or not, whether you look presidential, whether you sound presidential. And in the next debate, if there is a debate, will show just who is the most virile. Whether Joe Biden's cognitive abilities have declined, whether he can answer questions, whether he can answer questions that were asked to him, whether he can answer questions that haven't been pre-prepared for him. I understand that some of these interviews that he gives, the interviewers have been given the questions in advance, and they've been told not to deviate from the script. So Joe already knows the questions and the answers beforehand. So can he answer a question that he hasn't been already prepped for, or hasn't been given the questions and the answer to beforehand? So we're going to find out just how virile Joe Biden is. I totally expect the Democrats to find a reason to beg off, to find a reason why there shouldn't be any debates, and why that's not part of any presidential campaign or any presidential election, even though presidents have debated in all the other elections. I fully expect the Democrats to find a way for Joe Biden not to debate Trump. But Trump's calling them out. And so far, we haven't gotten a response. So, but we'll see. We'll see who's the most virile physically and cognitively, and who's the most presidential. Who can keep the country safe, and who can assuage any fears about our safety, whether or the leader's ability to run the country for our citizens or globally. So that's basically it. That's Trump challenges Biden to debate. Thank you for listening. Thank you.